right, so now we're doing an advertisement for you. That's right. This is like a talk show, so there'd be a sponsor, but I'm like my own sponsor. You guys having fun, by the way? You seem like you're having fun. So good. I run something called Comedy Confidence Camp for Women, and it's gone exceptionally well. I take 4 middle-class women, and I make them give me $200, and I say, come and perform comedy, and they do. No, I teach them, it's about building your confidence in your life. If you can believe, in the year 2000, I was hospitalized for depression for 2 weeks just to get away from the kids, and my husband, I'm kidding, the kids were great, and I love bringing all of her clothes off. Fuck you. And we're actually a really fun family. But I was hospitalized, and so I gained confidence, and comedy has done that for me. And so this, and it helps you in sales presentations and everyday life. And it came about. I was doing comedy camp for kids, right? And the moms were saying, "Can we do this?" And I was like, "Sure." And so we started it. And so we're going to recreate one of the very first comedy confidence camps for women. So I'd like to invite 2 of my students who are great, and they were just doing this as we wrote a little advertisement. So we're doing our own little commercial. It's great. So please welcome Tracey Arsenault and Dawn Xavier. That's right, Xanklin. I don't know why I get that name wrong. All right, Tracey, welcome. Dawn, welcome. Thank you. Have a seat, ladies. See, I know a black woman. I'm good. And all right. So all we're going to do. Oh, there's a. You guys can share a mic if you'd like, or talk really loud. It doesn't matter. You have to share, yeah, they only have 2. We're at Yuck Yucks, which is great, but they're used to straight stand-up, right, not variety. All right, and so basically what I do is the Jenn Hayward method, if you can call it that, which, by the way, like is funny to like people who are international headliners that I'm teaching, but it's, but I have a method. I believe you need to connect with the audience, and that's your first step. So as the inner, you do something, or outer, something about the audience, something that connects you, right? So, hey, this is a nice-looking crowd, or there's a cute guy, like that was all planned, right? That wasn't, you think you're the only cute guy I hit on? No, I do it all the time. Like, sometimes I just practice at bars just for comedy. I get ready and I'm like, hey, you look cute. And, like, not too young, because I like not to be confused. And I'm not finishing that joke because my boys are here. Regardless. And then I believe you go a little deeper inside to who you are, and then eventually you take on the world. Because if you just had someone come up here and go, like, I hate everything, you're like, shut up, right? But if they said something cute and adorable first, you're like, aw, they can hate everything because they're adorable. I'm teaching these 2 ladies today. So as I mentioned, the important part of comedy is connect with your audience. The easiest way is to make a joke about something that's common to everyone. So like I always do with the audience, if it's a small crowd or young crowd, there's always young crowds. And I'm like, oh, you guys are so young. It looks like I should be doing a commencement address or something at a high school. And then they all giggle and I giggle, and then everyone's like on the same page. We're going to have some fun. But you guys are just starting out, so it's probably better to have standard lines about your appearance, right? So we're going to write a joke about something noticeable about your appearance. So we're going to find one thing. I just want you to find one thing for each of you that everyone will notice, okay? So Dawn, can you go first? Do you have something?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first, and obviously, they're going to notice my big breasts.
Yes, my husband noticed your big breasts. My teenage boys noticed your big breasts, and one of them is gay, so I don't know what that's about. But no, he is, don't worry. Goes like a joke. He likes penises. Anyway, too far. All right, so you got it. So you would make a comment or a joke about the most obvious thing about you, like.
So my premise is, I have big breasts. And my punch is, you can notice them from space. They're so big.
That's right. So yeah, like something like that, but like more original or whatever. So just start writing about that, right? So she's gonna do jokes about her tits or breasts to be more classy. So okay. So Dawn, okay. So one thing about you, please.
I think I'm gonna write about my tiny feet. Look how small they are.
So that's what you think everyone will notice about you?
Yeah, they're pretty small. I can't wait to get started on that joke.
I don't want to belabor this, but like you'll be standing and they won't see your feet. So is there anything like more obvious, something that makes you unique to the audience?
That's a good point. I didn't think about the distance thing. I think I'm going to write about my fingernails.
Oh.
They're pretty rockin' today.
Yeah, that's noticeable. That when I look at you, that's what but you know, people in the back, you guys can't see her fingernails from here, right? So that's probably it's not gonna be a joke that works unless she like runs around and shows everyone her. So just something about you, like let's look harder. Like maybe something is obvious, like.
I'm stumped. I've got nothing. This is hard.
Really?
Maybe you're thinking too linear. Like maybe there's something that's, say, like less obvious shades of gray. Like it's, you know, like you could say like white and...
Oh yeah, white and...
Shades of Grey? That's such a sexy book.
Jen, seriously? Seriously.
Okay, so Dawn, stand up, Dawn. Okay, so if you look in the mirror, what is the first thing you see?
A fierce, determined woman.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, fierce, determined. How about just one more adjective?
Sexy?
Yeah, but determined, independent, like think less abstract.
Stumped.
I don't know. So that's shit. Fuck. Let's start with your hair. How is your hair different than Tracy's?
Oh, right. No, it's short.
Tracy, you want help here?
Would it be awkward if I made jokes about being white?
Oh, I think that's something very obvious about you, Tracy. You're a white woman, a fierce, determined white woman. Maybe something about your culture?
I thought you said something on the outside.
Okay, sure, but like stay with me. You can tell I'm indigenous by my cheekbones because they're like high and shit, right? Like,
you're indigenous? You're kind of light for indigenous.
Oh yeah, like I have a joke about that, being an undercover Indian and like whatever. So yeah, but like, so you're not indigenous and your skin is, well, you're not indigenous.
Obviously, I'm not indigenous, Jen.
Fuck. You know what? I guess she's gonna do a joke about short hair. That's clearly what the fuck I meant.
And I'm also going to write about how hard it is for a black woman with short hair to find a hairdresser in this city.
All right. Thank you, too, for coming. Thank you. We're just hang that one up. Keep it going for Dawn and Tracy and our first sketch.